Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock City, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? First play of the drive, they look to the right. Gets some space around the 30. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver makes the grab.
Let's go, Chips.
But not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time. Allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And he's brought down there. Third down coming up after that running play. Makes a quick grab. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Horned Frogs come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Tiny space at the 20. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start the 25. First down here for this offense. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Second down play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And it's good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Makes a quick catch. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Just down here inside a 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Second and goal for the offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a third and goal. They'll try and run it with the fullback. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
Now look at this. They could break the tie with a chip shot, but the coach says, we're going for it on fourth down. And he'll set up to throw. He finds the running back for a fourth down catch. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Got him. He's sacked.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
They go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. Pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Oh, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You'd wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the TCU offense takes the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. And the Horned Frogs will send the punt team onto the field. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he finds his tight end for the catch. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there. Big versus big.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's a 1st and 10 play. A quick throw out left, complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
change the pre-snap look now. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. The Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. It's a toss play to the right. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Change of direction. He's swarmed by the defense. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Catch is made, room to run here.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, drops back. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan. This college football playoff game is all tied up. And it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And there's a penalty marker down on the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. Defense shows him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw and put it on target.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He eludes the rush. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And the ball is picked off. Can he take it all the way? Now the 40. Past the 20. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Wolverines.
How about the safety here, just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. And back through the extra point, the lead is 7, 21-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Horned Frogs will kick this away to start the second half. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Michigan offense back out on the field. We get the second half started with the running play. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence, and you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for first and 10. Give it to the back again. Running right through tacklers. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And the running back takes the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
The Wolverines are in the red zone now. They'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Dump off caught by the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Great job here by the defense of sniffing out this screen. You can see the defensive linemen, the linebackers, everybody running to that running back. Because of that team pursuit, it's a big loss to the defense.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. He's moving out of the pocket, using his legs here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Important 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the ball is away from inside the 10. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Offense is back on the field. They've got the lead, but had to settle for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. On the run here. Lets it go. Here's the target, and it's complete. Defense makes the stop after the completion. The Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Woods. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Michigan. Just ran away from the defense. Just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With his spot in the natty of the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back to throw again. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down after a short gain there. And the Horned Frogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the Horned Frogs will try to keep this drive moving.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Horned Frogs line up on 1st and 10 now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. It's a quick grab. And the Horned Frogs are on the move here.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Horned Frogs looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. The defense swims him. He'll lose 5 on the play. So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, TCU. Now the all-important extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner decides to fair catch this. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. First down here for this offense. Use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Breaks loose at the 40. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
That's a solid run, good for first down yardage.
Slide 22, 42, Spider. 4-2, Spider.
And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Ready.
5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now.
Lasso.
Handoff to the back. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Okay, ready.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Ball handed off. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. There's the handoff. Eludes a tackle. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Okay.
3rd down play for this offense.
Here we go.
Obvious false start there, moving too early. So it looks like the penalty will be accepted by the head coach, and the offense will pick up some yardage there.
Ready, ready.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Wolverines will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And they'll kick it away here. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. And the TCU offense takes the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's going to take off here. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the mark.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Get set, get set. Yankee blue. Yankee blue.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble now. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going to pull it down and run. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Looking to throw it on first down. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's escaping the pocket now. He's going to take off. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
The Horned Frogs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
And the Horned Frogs will have 1st and 10 here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving him more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's fourth down and long.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.